Hey YouTubers, last night was the metal detecting meeting for the club I belong in, and as I mentioned in a video before, we're able to enter the fines between meetings in different categories. I'm going to start the entries down to the beginning. I did not have an entry for item of the month, I just didn't have a good one. The first one after that is US coin. Of course, I entered my silver dollar I found. And each time you win in that particular category, the categories are voted on by the members, and if you win that category by vote, you end up winning the silver, and they usually give out silver dimes, so I got a mark for that one. The next category was foreign coin. I entered the $2 Canadian coin. They call it a toonie. It has no center in it, as you can tell. Obviously it didn't win. It was my neatest foreign coin I thought that I'd put in there. Next one is token. I put in that token that says change point on it. I think, yeah, I have that video. No, I don't have a video on there because that thing was a surface mine and no dirt over it. It's just the edge sticking out of the ground. I don't know what place it might have finished in because you don't hear about second and third place finishes, only the wins. In gold category, next category down, I was the only entry, so that made it an easy win. That was that 14 karat gold ring I dug just after a nickel. Silver categories next. I entered the ring that I dug, and I still have yet to have this thing tested for real diamonds. It's marked 925. Not a first place finisher. The plain jewelry entry. The only thing I really had other than a tiny locket was this bracelet. Put it in there. Any entry that doesn't win first, second, or third is still good for 1 point, as the points are calculated all year long for Detectorist of the Year and different place finishes there. Artifact, I had come across this Kragar spin-off. The other tab is somewhere around. Didn't win. I don't remember what one won that category. I remember it was pretty much a landslide win for that person though. Oldest coin was my Indian, the same coin, or the Indian that I dug the same day I dug the Morgan. It was the oldest. That's not voted on. Oldest and most valuable are self-definitive. Obviously the age one's the easy one. The most valuable, I'd entered my 59D quarter. They use a grading book and a value book to pull those up. And then for display, it's just anything and everything else you find that you want to display. It doesn't even have to be a metal item. I don't think I had oh yeah, I did have a non-metal item in here, and that was that one token that I'd seen just pretty much on top of the ground. Saw something, I was going to pick up the garbage in the yard and pulled the Oregon Brews Festival wooden nickel token. Usually my display is in one of the top 3. Last month I won that category, which for me was pretty special because I've been chasing a win in that category for like a year and a half and I've never won. I've had as many as 13 silvers in my display and still come in second to a display that had more stuff in it but no silver. The one thing I really wish I could have entered, I didn't have my thimble checked to see if it was silver. I know it is, but it either has to be marked or tested showing that it is silver. I would have entered that instead of that ring. And the one last thing I didn't mention in the last video like this is on all the categories, on your voting piece, or your voting slip, there is a category called, where's it at? Oh, come on. Oh, no, this isn't the voting one. That's why that's an entry form. There's a category that you vote on. It's called Best of the Best, meaning out of all the different categories and all the finds in those categories, what do you think the single best item was? A lot of time the gold category wins it. I figured my Morgan would win it. Oddly enough, there happened to be a tie there last night. The prize for Best of the Best is a silver half. Well, the tie was between my own Morgan and my own gold. They didn't award 2 silvers. The Find of the Month committee had to do a tiebreaker. I ended up winning a 64 Kennedy half. and they awarded it to the gold because it was more valuable than the Morgan. Quite honestly, I've dug a few golds. I would have rather had it be awarded for my Morgan because I don't ever expect to dig one of those again, but hey, a win's a win, and I will take it. Thank you for watching. Next video I do, because it's raining, will probably be, and it's going to be raining here for a while, probably, I had some people ask about my metal detecting video setup and my plain setup and my equipment in general, so I'll probably shoot a video about that soon. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe and like, and I'll catch you later.